Lorraine Peterson here again with my 6th top tip for preparing schools for September for pupils with special educational needs and disabilities. So here is top tip number 6, what curriculum will I teach? We need to think very carefully about what we will be teaching in September. Social, emotional and mental health must be a top priority for all schools. We have no idea the impact the lockdown has had on our students' mental health and well-being. Some will have been fine and will re-engage with school very quickly, and others will struggle to get back into routines and learning. We need to be mindful that one size does not fit all, and we will need to adapt our teaching to support our learners. Relationships, sex relationships and health education becomes a statutory subject for all students from the 1st of September. The DfE have stated that schools have flexibility to decide how they discharge their duties effectively, but if a school is unable to begin teaching until summer term 2021, they will need to decide how much of the content they will be able to cover and should still be able to demonstrate how they will cover the entirety of the curriculum in the future. Schools need to consider how they are going to ensure that students get plenty of physical activity, especially when they have to remain in bubbles and socially distanced. Many students will have had limited physical activity during lockdown, especially if they've been self-isolating or have had limited outdoor space. There will be some students who have spent many long hours in their bedrooms on their own. Schools also need to ensure that they do not just concentrate on English and maths, believing that these are the areas where they will need to catch up. The DfE have been very clear that schools should provide a broad and ambitious curriculum, and this should include the arts and creative subjects. Students on SEN support and those with education, health and care plans need to be receiving their additional and/or different provision as quickly as possible. Some may not have been receiving any of that during lockdown, so it is vital that this becomes an intrinsic part of their timetable. Schools have a duty to provide this. As I have stated in a previous video, schools should ensure that students who require therapeutic support receive this as quickly as possible. I recommend that schools look at the recovery curriculum from Professor Barry Carpenter and Matthew Carpenter, and recovery, reintroduction and renewal from Whole School Send to support the return in September. I am Lorraine Peterson. You can find out more about me at lpec.org.uk. You will find a link below. And top tip number 7 will follow shortly. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and then press the bell to receive notifications of further videos.